Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Anime Rules All. I am your host, Nate, and welcome back to my channel. This is your co-host, JJ. JJ, how are you doing today?
Doing great, mate. How about you?
Doing great, doing great. Now, remember, guys, this is our podcast where we talk about anything animations, games, anything like that, anime, all that included. Manga, comics, we do all that. All right. We do have a good topic for us today. Like, JJ, I know I kind of like asked you randomly, but how do you feel about like being a part of this podcast and being with me, like doing this?
I mean, considering the fact that we've been friends for years and all we do together is talk about a lot of things that, not just only we, like in general, a lot of people out there. So it feels nice that we can be a part of this together to basically just look for an outlet to what we say. Like a lot of people can hear our opinions on everything now. You know what I'm saying?
I get that. I get that. I know. I've been talking about starting a podcast for a while, and
Yeah.
for you, you've always asked me, and I know I. The reason I came to you is because I know you've always literally backed me up into anything I would only want to do. So I really appreciate you being here. Just to say before we start, appreciate that. And
I may be short, but I got a big heart.
no, okay. So today we got some good topics we were going to talk about. First of all, I really want to talk about like, all right. So first of all, I really want to get into this Deadpool versus not versus but Deadpool Wolverine movie.
Okay.
I did finally look at the trailer.
Okay. And what do you think?
It was. I actually think it was better, and I take back my opinion on it was going to be more comedy because it did look like a good amount of action in the trailer alone. So that alone gave me more confidence for that movie coming out, and I feel like it's really going to save Marvel from their little hole they're digging themselves
Oh,
into
that's
right
for sure. Yeah.
now.
Yes, absolutely. Honestly, I mean, the fact that they at least did the one thing that I was scared they were gonna do, and they were gonna resurrect Logan, and it would have sucked because Logan had a really deep ending and a really huge cut in a lot of people's hearts. But no, instead they went for the Logan that has killed everybody, basically everybody in the Marvel
A
universe.
whole yeah, a whole new Logan to us. Basically, we grew up with this Logan. We
Yeah,
grew up
there's
with him.
this
We loved him.
yeah.
But like, in my opinion, I feel like they're coming out with all these new, not new, but like they're coming out with all these re-release movies in theaters. They gotta
Mhm.
re-release one of the X-Men movies, like Origins, like Wolverine Origins
Absolutely.
or something like that. Like
Absolutely.
that would be amazing.
I would say give us the original X-Men. Then go with then Origins, the Wolverine, Start off with the main stories, then move to the side stories. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I definitely feel that. But I know I've heard mad things about DC.
Hmm.
Like I know we talk about Grant Gustin coming in. I've
Yes.
also heard that there's gonna be a completely different Batman. I'm not sure if that's true, but that would be
Yes,
amazing
yes.
because I like this Batman, but at the same time, he's all right. Like I'll be honest, like
No,
you know what I
no,
mean?
the one thing we don't have to worry about though, Nate, is that Matt Reeves' Batman, the Robert Pattinson, which one you're talking about, it's a separate universe. It's not going to be a part of this one. Though that movie is separate, and I'm
I'm
so
sorry
happy
to
about
cut
that.
you off, JJ, but I do want to say what's up to Isaiah. He is in the stream. Isaiah, how are you doing today?
How are you, my friend?
Continue what you were saying. My bad, my friend.
Um, but no, I'm just saying those two movies are going to be separate. So whatever Batman we get for the DCU is not going to be the same as Robert Pattinson's Batman that we have now.
I don't know why, but I low key really. I know he's kind of dead in the story, the Arrow, but I low key want him to come in the DC like movie universe. That would be
You're
amazing.
talking about Stephen Amell, right?
The one from the CW, the one with
Yeah, Stephen,
yes,
absolutely.
like that Arrow. In my opinion, that would go great with this Batman. If they're bringing a new Batman, it will go great with him because like they're both basically the same personality. Because this Arrow is not like the Arrow in the comics. Well, there's certain
Mhm.
ones like him, but the average Arrow in the comics is more like you know what I like. It's more like yippity,
Yeah.
more happy. He makes jokes just like the Flash, but like
Mhm.
this Arrow more serious. He's more like dark, just like the Batman. Like, and he's more like secretive. You know, like Batman. He has
Mhm.
like they have a
Yeah, of
lot of
course.
similar. They've definitely made him like the CW version of Batman, but in Arrow version, definitely, in my opinion.
Hopefully, I would love if Stephen Amell can come back. But we also have to look at who's going to be directing him, if that's going to be the case, because while CW has their writers and all this, this is James Gunn's DCU, and with his track record of hero movies, they're more lighthearted. So I don't know how he would do with Green Arrow, but I could definitely see him making him more like Rocket Raccoon. You know what I mean? Like more self-loathing, a mellowed character, like how he already is,
Yeah,
but
basically.
just more of a steady universe. I mean,
Isaiah
he'll
said hi,
co-run
and that he's on break. I'm sorry for cutting you off one more time.
it.
Isaiah, I know work is struggling, my man. Work is tough. I know it could be
Mhm.
like that, bro. I appreciate you tuning in out of your day just to watch us, and we got another current viewer. I appreciate you as well. So
Hello, everybody.
yeah, no, but what I'm really excited about, I know you don't really watch Dragon Ball or anything like that, but
Mhm.
like there's a new Dragon Ball show coming out where like they get turned back into kids, and like you see a little kid, but like it's supposed to be like a part of the storyline is supposed to be amazing. Like it's actually supposed to be
When
great for
they turn
them being
into
turned into
kids.
grids. Like, cause people didn't like GT, cause GT he got turned into a kid. But like in my opinion, GT was one of the best side stories they ever made. In my opinion, Isaiah said,
Wait, so like,
"Yeah."
wait, so are you saying they turned into kids? Am I hearing that right? Or am I,
Yeah, like a villain of theirs grabbed the Dragon Balls, switched them into kids, basically.
who the hell does that?
Like a lot of people have vendettas against Goku and his little group of fighters because they've like you know stopped so many people from doing so many wrong. Yes, yes. No, but what my bad for the stutter, but what I really am excited for
Mm-hmm.
is this new season of Demon Slayer. I seen the trailer for it. It looks amazing. I know you
How's
don't
it look?
watch Demon Slayer like that,
I've watched a little bit of
but like it
it.
looks amazing for Demon Slayer. Like the animation
Okay.
alone is just out of this world, in my opinion. Like, oh my god,
Mm.
we got great animes coming out, great
I
stuff
mean,
coming out. Everything's coming out.
I'll have to check. I'll definitely
Like
have to check it out. I mean,
ah,
we're in 2024, right? What things are we looking forward to
we're actually looking
movie
forward to a
wise?
really good amount of things. Like if you really look at it, like not even to mention the Logan Paul and Mike Tyson fight, which we know
You're
Mike
talking about
Tyson's
Jake
gonna
Paul.
rock. No, yeah, not Logan Paul, but Jake Paul. We all know Mike Tyson's gonna rock Jake Paul,
Oh,
but
everybody's gonna watch that.
but
Everybody's gonna watch. I'm
b-
gonna watch that, and I'm gonna watch boxing.
besides that, I'm pretty sure like three other movies is coming around that time, and I'm pretty sure Spider-Man 4 is in the making, like you said on the other podcast.
Yeah, yeah. It's being directed by James Wan, and actually, speaking of the movie, then I don't know if they're gonna be using practical effects at all.
Like it's
From
just
what James
gonna be
Wan has
like
said,
green screen,
like just CGI
CGI.
swing.
That's
They're
crazy.
talking about just for the swinging.
Well, they have to do it right
However,
for the CGI then, because
of course,
it was kind of iffy with
I
Tom
mean,
Holland in some of his movies. I'll be honest.
mm, the Amazing Spider-Man 1 is what they looked at when you remember on the bridge where Andrew was swinging and he just kept going like, oh, back and forth on the bridge. People were talking about how it looked slow, how
Yeah,
he looked like he wasn't really moving too quick. And then in the Amazing Spider-Man 2, they did all the web swinging scenes. They did CGI. Besides the only shot that was practical.
but back in
What
that day, CGI was like mind blowing. You know what I mean? I mean, you look at it now, you'd be like,
I
oh,
mean,
you could tell now, but like back in
look
the
how
day, you
fast
looked at that
Andrew
thing
moved.
like, damn.
Look how fast Andrew moved in the Amazing Spider-Man 2 compared to the first one. He
Um,
was zooming
we have a comment from Isaiah. He says, "Nah, 2025 be the best for my bad.
for DC.
No, it says 2025 be the best for movies. We got the new Superman Legacy and the new
That's
Fantastic
exactly,
Four.
yeah.
I'm so hyped.
The
Isaiah's,
Superman
I am
Legacy
so
movie is
hyped because
actually
I
just
did
called.
hear about the Fantastic Four and I did hear
Oh
about
my God, yes, with
Captain
Pedro
America coming
Pascal.
back as Human Torch. I did hear about that, which is
Yes, I heard
amazing.
about that, and I thought that was awesome. I said, Chris Evans, come back.
Yes, like who doesn't want? I mean, he's such a great actor. I mean, he knows how to play his role so like deep and like he gets such in character. Like even
I
outside
mean,
the
of
roles,
course.
like he's so good.
How do you think? How do you think Captain America is so memorable today? Like, um, when the MCU started, we were young, but growing up, how much people would talk about how many people would talk about Captain America and Chris Evans? From one part, you would hear about how good the character is, and from other part, it's just about looks. Either way, Chris Evans is an amazing actor. There's nothing else that you can really say.
I understand what you mean. Um, what's so crazy about this Superman Legacy movie coming out? I know you've seen the suit already. Is he looks actually amazing as Superman?
Absolutely right. Thank you.
Like
I
I'm being like
I'm
it
not
low key
familiar with this.
surprised me. I'm not even going so like hold you. Wait 1 second. Yeah, you can keep talking though. It's
So chat, yeah.
yeah.
Superman suit. I think a lot of people are saying that the suit is like a combination of what was it? Uh, Peter Quill's Nova outfit and something else. I can't really remember, but I remember people were
It
comparing it
looked
to Guardians.
like Andrew. Like it had that Andrew like Spider-Man 1 effect, or was that just me? Like
Like
it low key
how much
does.
like how the blue was.
It's not
I
just
could
the
see it.
blue. If you look at the suit itself, it looks more like because Andrews looked more like strings and leather than it did cloth. You could see Andrews. It was more shiny, more reflective, more silky. Like you know what I mean?
Hmm. Well, didn't Andrew use spandex in the first one, if I'm not wrong?
I'm.
I
I don't
remember
know.
that
Is that true? That's
when
crazy if
Andrew
that's
was
true. More like
looking for textures for a suit, he said spandex, everything's spandex. So I'm gonna assume that the suit's made of spandex, which would explain why it's so like shiny looking and lighting.
I mean, it would make sense. Isaiah did say the guy who played Eddie in Stranger Things is going to be Human Torch.
Yeah, he is. I
That's
can't remember who's supposed to be the thing
that's
or
crazy.
Mr.
I
Thing.
thought it was supposed to be Chris Evans.
No, Mr. Fantastic. No, no, no. Chris Evans is gonna come back in Deadpool and Wolverine for the Human Torch for the movie he was.
Oh, Isaiah said
This,
no. Don't forget about Venom
uh,
3.
this. Oh my God, Phantom 3. It's called
And
The
he
Last
also
Dance,
said
right? I'm
yes,
not
it
wrong.
wasn't spandex.
Okay, yes. See, I'm not wrong.
See, yes, you are right about that. I'm not gonna lie, bro. You got that on me.
Um, but like I was saying, isn't Venom 3's movie title called The Last Dance? If I'm not wrong.
I think it's about Peter or
Peter
one of the. I
Parker.
don't know which Peter, but I think it's about Peter
Imagine if Andrew Garfield
because I
returns
remember in the
as
last one it
Bryce
was like
Harper,
Venom was obsessed with Peter Parker's name. He heard Peter Parker's name on the TV and then he got obsessed.
and then he ended up getting teleported back to his world. But a little bit of the symbiote is still left behind in the MCU, so
That's what I'm saying. So you don't know what's gonna happen, but at the same time, it won't be the same Eddie Brock.
hopefully they actually do something with that and not just leave it as a little tease. Nope,
Yeah,
something.
like like that would be like so trash. But
I would
they
at
did
least hope.
like in the last Spider-Man with all three of them, they did tease a live action Miles Morales. I'm not sure how like true that is gonna be, but
I
like
think
that would be
they could
amazing.
use the voice actor for him.
That would be amazing
He
though.
looks as high anyway. Yeah, of course. Live action
Live
Miles. I
action
think.
Miles
Ooh,
Morales, they'll get it. Like
hold
what?
on, hold on. Do you think that Spider-Man 4 could really have the guts to introduce Miles?
Spider-Man 4?
Yeah,
I think so.
I could see. I mean, we already met Prowler back in Homecoming,
That's
and
that is that's what I'm
how
saying.
long was Homecoming? Think about it,
It
because he said his nephew was little.
it wasn't that long ago actually. But like in the
Homecoming was
story,
2017.
I don't know. My bad. In the story,
How long?
I guess in the story, I don't know. But forget about that. What I really need to talk about is how a man from Stranger Things is now playing in a Fantastic Four movie. Props to him. Like, oh God, props to Madman. Like, on everything.
Absolutely. When I found that out, a lot of people were complaining, but I was looking at it, I was like, there's nothing wrong with that. He fits it perfectly.
So, I heard a few theories.
About
Wait, we do got another comment coming in from Isaiah. He said, yes, it's the last dance, and it's teased, and the new symbiote to fight Venom, and it's rumored Venom is in Andrew's universe. That's amazing. And so
okay,
Morbius and
so
Vulture and Levin are as well in Andrew's universe. That would be crazy.
which
Because
makes
Andrew's alone.
Craven a part of
Everybody
that too.
forgets Andrew's alone.
They're really getting
He said
some
Craven, not Levin. Oh, Craven.
Craven.
Craven is crazy to have. Wait, if they do have Craven, they might make it like the video game.
Have you seen the movie trailer for Craven that
No,
came out a
but
long time ago?
did you like remember in the video game with Craven and Venom fighting?
Yeah,
What if that happens
where Craven was a little freak.
and like Venom dies? I mean, not Venom dies,
As long as they
but
don't give,
Venom
as
kills
long
him.
as long as I don't have to hear Venom choking Craven and Craven asking him to do it harder.
That
Because
was
I
pretty.
don't
Oh
understand
my
why
god.
Insomniac thought that line was good.
Yeah, for real. They were
You
going
have
to Zut to think that was good,
a
bro.
whole alien choking you and you say harder. I understand you want to like go out as a warrior, but
And
jeez,
Sonya knew what they was doing, bro. They knew what they was
thank
doing.
God. Thank God Venom went for the head then. He said, mine.
No, but
Made me think of the when he bit Carnage's head off. It's funny.
one of the biggest theories I really want to talk about is
Hmm.
it's about a video game.
Okay.
It's about the Spider-Man video game, and it's about freaking the multiplayer.
Okay.
That game trailer was actually a DLC trailer.
Yeah, see?
Like that would have made more sense.
For the multiplayer Spider-Man game? Why would
Yes.
the multiplayer Spider-Man game be a theory?
Huh?
What kind of theory would you have for that?
No, no, like that. It was a DLC and not its own separate game
Well, why would you think it's a DLC?
because it'll literally make the most sense
Explain.
to have a DLC and make a little menu on the menu to switch from the multiplayer to single player. To just
How
make a
about
whole
instead of it
separate game and
saying,
put mad money into making a whole separate game. You get what I mean?
how about instead of it saying multiplayer, it could say Spider-Verse.
Or co-op or something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Spider-Verse and then in parentheses, multiplayer.
Isaiah said, Galactus is gonna be the villain in the Fantastic Four. It is
Mm-hmm.
confirmed. Galactus is crazy. That's actually Galactus is
I
actually
actually
one of the
believe that
heaviest hitters too.
Galactus actually got casted. I can't remember who Galactus is being played by, but I know that they casted the actor already. So we'll have to see.
My bad. Okay. In my opinion, I mean, not my opinion, but in your opinion, how do you
Mhm.
think? Because Marvel and DC are trying out these new movies and bringing out these new movies. How do you think they're gonna do after that? Do you think it's gonna bring them out their holes they've dug themselves into, or do you think this finally gonna bring them out?
If James Gunn DCU, I fully believe DC's coming back with a full heart. We will be hearing DC like we've heard about the Avengers. You know what I mean? With Marvel, it's really hard to tell. We're gonna have to see how Deadpool Wolverine is. And as sad as that is to say, considering all the bangers we've had in the MCU, with the whole quality we've had in Phase 4, it's just niche.
That's what I'm saying. It's been digging its hole.
hmm But I fully believe that James Gunn DCU will make a comeback and will bring DC back to what it was naturally loved as.
Do you think the comeback will be because of their actual live action movies or their animated movies? Because they've had made
Live
comebacks
action.
through the animated movies plenty of times.
It would be through live action because James Gunn is really good with character writing. If you've watched Guardians of the Galaxy 1, 2, and 3,
Yeah, of
you know
course.
it's wacky fun, but the characters are strong.
Everybody
They're
loved them.
big
It's
people.
one of the,
You
it's some of the
know,
most rated Marvel movies to this day. If I'm not wrong.
absolutely. I
Like,
mean, just not that long ago, I rewatched Guardians 3 and absolutely knowing about how it's Rocket's story the whole time, and you learn to like why he is the way. It's beautiful writing, and I honestly was happy with the outcome of the story.
I understand. I understand that. In my personal opinion, I
hmm
think if this Deadpool and Wolverine movie does not help Marvel, then Marvel's done for a while.
Absolutely.
For literally a while, and DC is gonna take over. That's my
James
personal
Gunn will have
opinion.
no competition.
Because this new Superman Legacy movie is already looking amazing, and that's just that alone.
It's actually just called Superman. If you didn't know that.
Is it not called Isaiah said it was called Superman Legacy. I'm going off
Yeah,
it.
the title is just Superman,
Okay.
and I really like this. I really enjoy it. Now to bring up something controversial. You've seen Man of Steel, right?
Yes, I have seen Man of Steel.
Okay, based off of that suit and James Gunn's Superman suit, what would you say is better looking, in your opinion?
I'll be honest. In my opinion, I would rather take the Man of Steel suit just
Okay.
because it's grown on me way more.
You know what? That's fair.
And
And
is
considering
and it's also, in my opinion, it has like a
you,
slicker, more clean look to it. It's not
we'll have
doing
to
too
see.
much, but at the same
Yeah,
time, it's not doing too little. You know
we'll
what I
have to.
mean?
Um, we'll just have to see how it looks when the suit's cleaned up instead of a battle damaged look. But just to see that the direction of the colors and the brightness that is gonna fill the ambience of theaters is gonna be a touching feeling.
Yeah.
I believe this Superman will be amazing. There's no doubt in
I
my
believe
mind.
this Superman movie is gonna have people like the Spider-Man movie running in with Superman suits on.
Absolutely. I will run in with a Superman cape. Don't test me.
I remember when I was small, I used to always, when I would go to Six Flags, always come back with like that cheap little Superman cape,
Um,
that little tags on. Yo, I always
mm,
used to have that on. Yo, I swear.
we
I
used
know
to.
I'm
We
not the
probably
only
ran
one,
around the
guys.
house.
I know I'm not the only one.
Probably ran
Yeah,
around the
I
house.
ran around like, yeah, I ran around flying, bro.
Mm,
Nah,
mm.
nah, but something really controversial I really need to say is
Mhm.
I do not like this new Batman movie.
I'm talking about Robert Pattinson's.
The 2 hour long one, yes.
You mean 3 hour? You talking about this one? This guy? This is the one I got from the mini
No, like
letters.
I just didn't like
Oh,
it. Like, to be honest,
what?
we got Sierra
Why?
Downley
It's
in the
my favorite.
chat. Sierra, hello, how are you doing?
It's my favorite, and it's my favorite Batman.
I'll be honest, I
Listen.
really didn't like
I'll
that
explain it
movie.
to you.
I really didn't.
Okay, I'll explain it to you on why I love it so much. So I'm gonna ask you one question, right? What are Batman's two main assets? to
two
his.
main assets. What the
Did
hell
you see
was
the
that?
balloons?
How the hell did you do that?
Wait a
What the
second.
fuck was that?
Does this mean if I do this, like a thumbs up? Yep. Okay.
What the hell? That's
Okay.
pretty funny. Yo, that shit scared me.
Okay.
I
Okay.
know
Okay. Anyway,
everybody's on it. My face, I was like, what
so
the hell?
Batman's two main assets. What are Batman's two main assets? Assets.
His money and his fighting. His fighting. He
Okay.
knows all martial arts.
Besides money.
His
Okay. Fighting.
fighting
And what else?
and his utility belt. His utility, everything utility, like all accessories.
Okay. Sure. But I was gonna go with the brain power.
Oh well, yeah, he does have brain power, but to be honest,
That's
he
what this
uses
whole
his.
movie is.
Well,
It's just
yeah,
him being a detective. That's all it is. I know it's boring. It's slow. I understand that a lot.
that's the
I
main
really
reason I
do.
really didn't fuck with it is how because Batman movies, in my opinion, have to be a little bit faster paced.
That's fair, but when it's
Come
a
on,
murder
I grew up with
mystery,
Lego Batman. That
yeah.
game was fast paced as hell.
Man, speaking of Lego Batman, I got a Lego Batman for the Wii.
That's amazing, yo. Yeah, all right, all right. But what we really need to say about DC and Marvel is I
Hmm.
wish them the both best of luck because they really dug
Absolutely.
themselves their holes, and I love them. I
And if
love
you think
both
about
of
it,
them. I'll be honest, but at the same
exactly,
time, they need to stop being so
or
ass.
not, they need to stop fucking around. They
They
need to
be
get
so ass, bro.
this
Like
together.
everything.
Like I want to look at this new DC universe, like how I looked at Arkham Asylum, or I want to look at these new Marvel movies, like how I looked at Spider-Man: Web of Shadows. Those are what brought Marvel and DC together. It
Yes.
was the characters and how they were written back then, because now you have all these things, some of these things that don't matter, some of these things that are fair. Just get to the point. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
I
feel
mean,
that.
I'm saying that, and I love the Batman movie, but like even then, while that movie is slow paced, to me, I enjoy just the whole unraveling of everything. I can really sit there and watch those 3 hours over and over again, no complaints.
Okay. My
I
question
love.
to you:
Okay.
do you think not DC? DC, in my opinion, in the comics and everything, if you scale them up to anything, DC is the highest, literally
Mhm.
scaling up to power.
Okay.
Anime is second, Marvel is third. But we got
Um,
we got anime
what's the question?
versus a whole Marvel universe. The whole Marvel universe versus
What anime?
Luffy's crew
Luffy's crew
versus the whole Marvel
versus the
universe.
Marvel Universe.
I've been seeing this question a lot online. This is like a very controversial one. I don't know.
See, this is where like it's hard for me to answer because I know more about Marvel than I do about
Understandably.
One
Understandably.
Piece. So it's like I'll have to use whatever knowledge I have in One Piece and compare it to whatever I know about Marvel. We have
Okay.
so many powerful entities, you have so many demons and just everything that can exist you could think of. I'm pretty sure a Marvel character exists with it. Against Luffy's crew, I'm gonna have to side with Marvel just because of how much more I know.
Damn.
I
You really
really,
gonna
I
do Luffy
really
like
can't.
that?
I can't give it to Luffy here because I don't know too much about One Piece to give anything.
I have to, no, I don't know. Like this Sanji and Zoro alone. I don't know. The power scaling is just crazy. Isaiah says Luffy's crew, and he loves Marvel, and you know him. He loves Marvel.
Listen, like I said, it comes down to what I know. It's not. If I knew more about One Piece, if I knew One Piece like I knew Marvel, okay, maybe we'd have a different answer. But
For sure.
considering I mainly grew up with superheroes and Marvel and DC, and I didn't grow up on anime and all these other characters. So you got to understand where I'm coming from on that.
Yes, completely understand. But what I know you watched, I know you have watched a few animes. I know you watched Seven Deadly Sins.
I've seen Seven Deadly Sins. I've seen a little bit of Death Note, some Demon Slayer, Naruto, Once in a Blue. I hop around show to show to see what really piques my interest, but I still enjoy it along the way.
Well, I've been recently watching a lot of SAO, a lot of Sword Art Online. It's actually
Hmm.
very, very good. I actually did not think it was so good for all the years I've watched anime, and then I randomly just like fuck it, I'll watch it, and then boom, it was so good. But
Well, what do you think about the show then after watching it?
like it's like first of all, the main character is the same voice actor as Meliodas. Same voice. It's the same voice as Meliodas.
Really?
Yeah. So first of all,
Seven Deadly Sins, huh?
that just I started to love because of that, and then just the simple fact that in the show like they made the show so like because I hate animes that make video game shows, but like they make it more about the video game than they do about the show. You get what I mean? This one was a good balance.
That's like how it is when it comes to like video games and movies. They make it more of a movie than how it was in the game.
And literally the first episode, it shows us how like they have VR headsets and they link up with their brains. And once you link up, it literally controls you. Like you go like in your with your brain, like like your whole cloud. You like control it with your brain, your own little avatar. You basically live it. Like you basically put yourself to sleep and put yourself into like the digital verse. And like the first episode was like the main character helping out a little noob because he played during the beta and the game had just gotten released. And then the
Mhm.
owner of the game literally comes down, literally, and everybody has noticed that their log out button isn't there, and that's literally the only way to wake yourself up from sleeping. And he had
Yeah.
removed the log out button, and he has said if you die in the game, you obviously
Die in real life.
it'll fry your head and make you die in real life, and you have to beat the game to live. And literally
That
that
reminds me of
alone was like just it's just like oh my god, this is
that
crazy,
reminds
bro.
me that literally reminds me of an episode of X-Men 97 with that exact same premise.
I need to watch that. I'll be
That
honest.
episode that you I don't want to spoil the show, but that episode was awesome. I really enjoyed it. So I'd say you should probably give
We
it a
got a
shot.
what if from Isaiah. So we got a Deadpool versus Luffy. Now that's super tough. But if Luffy gets to pull off
I'm,
Gear 5 before Deadpool even beheads him, then Luffy has a huge chance. But if Deadpool
I
beheads
say
him before anything, it's over. What do you think? My bad.
I'm saying Deadpool.
You got Deadpool.
First off, he can't die unless Luffy has the adamantium sword. Basically, Deadpool's just gonna keep coming back over and over and
Yeah,
over
but
and over
remember,
again.
Luffy's Gear 5 makes him able to hurt him.
Oh wow, my bad.
He's because able to hurt him, and he'll actually feel like the real damage. I don't know how to explain it, but that's a tough one. I'll be honest. Thank you for that.
I'm
What
going
if
Deadpool,
Isaiah?
but that was actually interesting, man. I like that one.
That was actually a really good one. Yep. Now
What's another?
I got a good one. I
Okay,
got straight hands. Goku and
straight
Batman.
hands. Okay.
Me and my cousin was arguing about this. He always says Batman. I always say Goku, just for the fact that even when he was a kid and he didn't even use powers like that, all he used was a Kamehameha, and even at that, he barely used it. He used straight up martial arts to take down armies as a kid. That's what I'm saying. Like this man Goku is just
I would
crazy.
just give it. I give it to Goku based off of the fact he has a lot more experience than Batman. I mean, Bruce wasn't doing this shit at 5 years
Yeah,
old.
yeah. At Goku's age, that's my argument all the time. Like I understand that they're basically equal, like in terms of
It's all about experience.
yeah, but like you gotta think about the experience. I don't know.
No, I understand that completely, but I go with Goku on that. I love
Yeah,
Batman, I do, but sometimes you can't win it all.
yeah. That's true. That's true. Now, like a really good one, we got Bond from Seven Deadly Sins and Deadpool.
A hot-headed flamehead versus somebody who talks nonstop.
That's a really good
Interesting.
one. That's what I'm saying.
Bond would get annoyed so fast because Deadpool don't shut up.
But Bond has the power to steal power away from Deadpool, make him weak.
That is true. He's like Rogue, except he doesn't have to touch him.
Yeah, he could just do it, and he'll absorb that strength for his own. He'll take it for his own,
If he weakens Deadpool enough to a point where you can kill him, then
and he could
he can do
literally
it.
snatch his heart from a mile away.
All right, then yeah, I have to go with Bond. I have to go with my guy.
Like
I have to
literally
go with
from
the
a mile
eye.
away, he could literally snatch his heart, like shoom, snatch. Oh, thank you for your heart. Like literally, we've seen him do it multiple times in the anime where he do it. Just,
Yeah, just go up to Deadpool, be like, "Hey, come here, come here. I gotta see something." Mine.
you don't have to
It's like,
go.
all right, I'm
You don't have to
sorry.
be that close. He could be a good distance away. You like Spider Man.
All right, hold on. You said distance, right? Hold on.
No, no.
That's distance.
Now, Deadpool vs. Bond is actually a really good one. They both got really good healing factors. Really, really good ones. And we're obviously talking about Bond with his healing factor. What I would like to see is
Solomon Grundy.
Escanor versus Hulk.
Ash,
Escanor versus Hulk would
I'm
be
going Hulk.
amazing.
I go with Hulk.
What? You got Hulk.
I don't care if I got too much dip on the chip.
You got too much dip on that chip, boy.
Where he gets, more stronger he gets. This man basically is like what untouchable at some points. Yeah, I gotta go with Hulk.
That is true. That is true. But at the same time, so is Escanor. When he hits high noon, Escanor's at his peak strongest, and his peak strongest literally was able to put the Demon King to his knees.
Well, see, that's kind of unfair. Hulk doesn't have that kind of. Oh, actually,
You have Hulk has strength like that, but like
Maestro, Maestro
I
would
don't
do it.
know, huh? Maestro.
That's old man Hulk. That is like it's like smart Hulk and angry Hulk mixed together. You get a level-headed
What's
Hulk.
it? Isn't Maestro Mysterio?
Power. No, Maestro is a Hulk that knows what he's doing and knows how to
Oh, okay,
make
okay.
himself a little more strong. Yeah, it's I think Maestro has a better chance against Eskimo than Hulk.
Okay. I really think I got that one to Escanor in my opinion. Escanor is really like when he gets to that certain point, he'll take the damage, but like it literally won't affect him. He'll literally just sit there like nothing happened. Like it's just crazy.
But a lot of big heroes can do stuff
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
That's why it's so
Look
hard
at
to
me
like
like,
really like unless we go through every little thing they ever made about them. You know what I mean? But that would take
yeah,
forever.
go through every little thing they've done. Oh yeah, they can't do this. No, you can't do that unless you're a
Nah.
diehard fan. Sure.
Nah, but we gotta talk about like what would Escanor do if he hit Warbreaker and then Escanor hit High Noon. And then Escanor has like a little mode when he hits High Noon. It's like a Super Saiyan Infernal thing.
Mm,
So like it's both like Warbreaker and him at the highest points of strength. That would be a crazy clash.
interesting.
Tell me what it.
Sounds interesting.
Well, we really what's coming up for DC and Marvel is amazing and all, but we're really gonna talk about guys is what's coming up for video games,
Speaking of
especially
video games,
what happened.
I've recently just started to play Helldivers.
How's that been for you?
So
How's that been? I know after this stream we're supposed to start it. I'm supposed to start playing it as well. I just want to know how the experience is.
I mean, just for your sake, I really don't want to say too much, but honestly, if you're really like big like COD fan on off of based off of wars, the wars you play through, or and like a huge fan of like Fortnite. That's the way I see it. It's like a basically Fortnite and Call of Duty really merged together because
So
you
it's more
have the
like a
physics.
cartoony Call of Duty type
Yes,
shit. Okay, I get it.
type
I
of
get it. And I heard that you fight like aliens and stuff like that.
space bugs, robots. It-
That sounds amazing. Sounds great.
the weapons are accurate. They're fun to use. First of all, the customization is awesome. The way you can actually customize is so fun because you can do all of this stuff without having to spend any dollars.
What I heard,
It's
yo,
all practically free.
what I heard, yo, is I know it has nothing to do with Helldivers. It just popped in my head. I'm sorry, but
You're good.
that Nike or Jordan's, one of the two, is partnering up with One Piece and making One Piece shoes like a Gear 5. I think it's Vans actually. I think it's like a Gear 5
Bro,
van,
let me get them
and
shoes.
it's like there's like I think they're partnering up with also no, I think Vans is partnering up with Naruto, and then One Piece is partnering up with Nike, because there's like a One
Whoever's
Piece.
doing One Piece, I'll get them. I
Yeah, and
don't
then
care.
the Naruto one, there's like the Red Akatsuki Clouds one. There's also a Sasuke one with like around it. There's
Mm.
like a snake around it and type shit. I think it's either Vans or like Crocs, but like it's dope.
Oh
Like
yeah, guys, make sure you say hi to Batman.
they can't see what you're talking about.
Um,
No, but um, yeah, that's
yeah.
no, but like I was gonna say, those shoes are gonna be crazy when they come out because I already know they're gonna be going out like phew. And I also heard Funko Pops. They're making new Funko
Oh,
Pops.
what kind?
They're making some
Like
of
one piece or like something different.
they're making some of Solo Leveling. They know they already have some out, but they're making new ones. They're making some
Mhm.
of Naruto, some of One Piece. They're making some of DC and Marvel for sure. I know that for a fact. I think they're gonna make I think they already have Funko Pops ready for when the Deadpool and Wolverine movie come out.
We'll have to see.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like
Hey,
that's
and
how it
my
be.
camera focus or not.
That's
How
Mr.
far is
Lego
Batman gotta
Batman.
be?
Lego Batman is a great game. Played it growing up.
Who
You
hasn't?
guys you guys should play on God. But like
If you haven't played that, you did not have a childhood. I'm sorry. Or maybe you're just too young. But that game is worth the experience. If I could go back and replay it for the first time, I would.
okay, I got one more. Literally, I got one more. What if with straight hands?
Okay.
We got
Okay.
Yujiro and Batman.
You said Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yujiro,
Yu-Gi-Oh?
you know Baki.
I've heard of it.
Baki's dad Yujiro, and then you don't know him, but like that would be a crazy. What if? Nah, nah,
Well, for now, I'm
nah.
going with Batman. I'm
Nah, but
staying biased for this only because I don't know the other guy at all.
that was a great little conversation we had there. But what I'm really excited for is you guys need to remember, always stay tuned every like other 3 days at 10 o'clock. Where we'll be doing this podcast. The next podcast we will have a special guest on. I'm not gonna say who yet. You guys will see. But remember, guys, subscribe for more. Follow all of our socials. I'm gonna leave his. I'll leave mine. I know they're not there yet, but I will do it after this.